What's going on, my broskies? My name is Toadski, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and today we're here with the Versus Kaido event. I have already got another video in the works for Versus Big Mom, so ensure to check that out if you guys want all of that information. But in today's video, I have a few teams for you guys that is able to take down this event. Now, the interesting thing about this is that this was supposed to be a Blitz battle, or at least it was on Japan, but for global... because of reasons, this is not considered a Blitz battle. This is just going to be an event where you clear it for Chopman mission rewards, and that's basically it. There's actually a really good amount of rewards you can get from here, but it is just such a shame that it isn't a Blitz battle because the amount of additional rewards that we could have gotten would have been amazing. But this Otama is very important. Make sure to clear 5 clears of either Versus Big Mom or Versus Kaido. I would advise doing it on the lowest difficulty first because it's very, very easy. And then once you get this Otama, you can put it on your team and it makes clearing the harder difficulty significantly easier. So that's something that I really would just advise just for either version, either Versus Big Mom or Versus Kaido, to get her maxed out. She is a point booster for the event as well. So just overall makes your life a whole lot easier. So yeah, there are 3 different difficulties. You get the 15, the 30, and the 40 stamina. We're going to be mainly focusing in on the 9-star difficulty, the 40 stamina this time around. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the breakdown of the Versus Kaido event. So I have 4 different teams for you guys in this video today. The first team, of course, is going to be utilizing all of the brand new batch characters and is ideally the team you want to be running. Now, of course, not everyone is going to have access to these units, obviously, but for this particular fight, the 2 characters, well, all these characters here are super useful, right? And the thing about it is on stage 4, there are 3 different variations, one with King, one with Queen, one with Jack, and they all do different things. So with King in this example, he burns you and cuts your health. One of them will give you bind and special bind, and then another one will go ahead and rewind your cooldowns as well as giving you attack down. So you need to have characters that can counter all of those things, which of course King here is really good for the rewinding of cooldowns, gets rid of burn, gets rid of special bind, Jack gets rid of bind and attack down, and then Queen is actually really good for the final stage of this Kaido fight specifically, but sometimes can be used against the other fight against Big Mom, which I'll talk about in the other video that I'll upload a little bit later on. But this brand new Otama, this is why I advise bringing her, because her special changes badly matching slots into not really into matching, but into recovery slots. She gets rid of 5 turns of threshold, as well as giving your strength and int characters a 1.75 times color affinity boost. So because after you kill stage 4, all variations will give you a full board of badly matching slots. So you move into this stage, you can get a full board of recovery slots, and if you're using Kaido as the captain, you can use his special ability to go ahead and change those into matching, which is super nice. Now, while yes, the new batch characters are going to be very useful for your fight against Big Mom and Versus Kaido, the other 3 teams don't have any of the new rare recruits, as you guys will be seeing in this video. So here is Halloween Law. This team was super finicky, and I don't really advise using it all that much, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. But the team does get the job done. There are some useful supports that we have on this team. We have the Blue Corazon, and we have Legend Neko, and we have Rare Recruit Bellamy, so some very obscure support units on this team, which is why I probably don't advise this one for many players out there, but just showing you guys that yeah, you can get the job done. One thing to note though as well is that you are not allowed to use an orb boosting effect on the final boss stage, because if you do, he's going to remove your beneficial effects and give you 10 turns of slot bind, which honestly is not what you want to deal with here. So we're using Halloween Law to carry an orb boost into the next room. We can use the Big Mom special to give us the attack boost, of course. Doflamingo special can get rid of the defensive effects on the enemy, which is nice. We have the Otama, of course, to give us the matching slots that we need. And then all of it is just said and done at that point. It's just over at that point. We have so much damage output with this team once we are able to get around all of the debuffs, which is super useful. So as I said, it's not the most ideal team in the world, but it does get the job done. So it just makes stage 4 just a little bit more annoying if you are using Halloween Law. But the next 2 teams that you guys are going to see are definitely more efficient teams for clearing the content. But remember, running non-boosted units isn't as efficient because you do have to stall for a little bit longer than you would normally. Moving on to the third team of the video is going to be using Treasure Map Blackbeard as a captain. He's got a fantastic captain that can resist special reverse, which in this mini boss against Queen, you'll see how useful this is, because our specials do get reversed, which normally would be quite a problem, but because of this we can just resist it. Halloween Crocodile gets rid of the attack down. We've got Nami to get rid of special bind. We have the Kuzan, who's going to be great, who gets rid of both the defensive effects on the enemy side of the field, as well as giving us a color affinity boost. We don't even use Blackbeard special on this stage at all, because remember, after you launch Blackbeard special, you're only allowed to use one other special during that turn. So realistically, it is not really a good idea to go ahead and use his special, because we do need to remove the defensive effects off of the enemy, which is where we just go ahead and use Big Mom to carry an orb boost into this next stage. So we get a 2.5 orb boost, we get a 1.75 color affinity, we've got a full board of matching slots, and it would be nice if we're able to use Blackbeard special, but even though we don't use his special, we still are able to get a pretty good amount of damage here, which is really, really nice. And the final team of the video uses Treasure Map Pudding. Treasure Map Pudding also, as a captain, will resist special reverse, so another fantastic option. But because her special is built in such a way, we want to use her special on stage 3 to carry the matching slots into stage 4, because if we use her special stage 4, it means we're going to get a full board of matching slots on stage 5, and Kaido actually treats all type slots as non-beneficial to our team, which, I mean, technically speaking, you could just do that and then still use Otama special, but doing it this way, it just means we have a full, a full heal, whatever it is, a full heal on this stage, and then we can go ahead and get the full board of matching slots, just use the Chopper special to get rid of essentially all of the debuffs, and if we do get the special reverse stage, Pudding resists that, and then we can use Chopper special to then again just remove all of the debuffs. Legend Chopper is a phenomenal sub for this particular piece of content, both versus Big Mom and versus Kaido. But I'll leave you guys with the rest of this clip. Thank you so much for watching this video today, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you go ahead and leave a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all of the content that I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.